played this record as frequently as possible.
Let's do this!
Alright, so we are back with another fucking video. Yo, we got the homie bar here, bro, for this special upload right here, man. But
banger intro.
Banger intro. We had to switch it up here. It's a little bit more evolved, you know what I mean? We evolved from the previous intro. But basically, we do have our Annie predictions is what we're going to be doing today. Pretty much covering anything that we could expect to see from, I guess, the banners or what the new units could possibly be, and so on and so forth. We have this confirmed date as of today. We already pretty much assumed that it was going to be on this date, considering there's a lot of things ending on the 27th of May. Last year, I think the anniversary started on the same exact day. So, 27th of May, mark your calendars. And yeah, you got anything to say before we jump in, bro?
Vergil's a bitch, and you guys should hit the like button. There you
Exactly.
go.
Basically, hit the fucking like button and drop a sub if you guys are new, because we are live streaming. We are uploading videos every single day here, and we're going to give you guys our honest thoughts on pretty much anything that there is to know about this game. We ain't going to sugarcoat anything. So, we do have the previous anniversary banners pulled up right now. The MUI Goku and the, they did this weird format last year that apparently sold really good. They decided to split it up. They used to do the dual banners that kind of incentivized a little bit more hype. But this way they were able to sell even more, banners, just because people had time to spend on one banner and then spend on the second banner and the third banner, etc. But for the 5th Annie, I'm kind of assuming that they're going to, do something different yet again, but keep it closer to this type of style, to where it's like people are able to split where they want to spend their chrono crystals on. But 5th anniversary is a really big milestone in a game like this. So I don't want to be that like optimistic guy. It's like, yo, they about to bless us up. They're about to cook up this year. That's because that's what I did last year, right? I was like, they're about to give us OD value, whatever. They kind of did, but at the same time, the hype was a little bit mixed. Dropping one banner, MUI was the key to this banner, and then what is this? Vegeta was super mid, and I don't know. It felt like a little bit unhyped, no?
Yeah. Plus, everybody was expecting the triple Z power shit.
Yep.
And then they gave us the double, so everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
And it was just that 1%. It wasn't like. It was like 2 units.
Yeah, 2 units. And if you're comparing it to the previous, right before that, it wasn't even the anniversary. The Legends Festival, the best celebration this game's had so many units, right? Had so many units, had hype characters. And right before that, we had the 3rd anniversary, which had the same exact thing. So this was like a big slap in the face, to where it was like, we expected so much, and they thought MUI, like obviously he's super hype, was going to carry everything to start out the face of the anniversary, right? So they're probably going to do something very, very similar to this, because it sold, I think, the best this game has ever had, because you were able to, split up your chrono crystals. Bro, the ads on this page are ridiculous, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, after that, they did drop the Dragon Fist banner. It was like mild hype. If you're a Dragon or a Super Saiyan 3 fan, you were hype. Tapion was alright, and then they had Ultra Super Vegito to close it off. If I can find the banner, is it not here? Oh my god, I am blind. It is not here.
Like that whole 4th anniversary, you had 5 units? When the beginning of 3rd anniversary literally had like 6.
Yeah.
And then they had a part 2, which had 3 more. It was ridiculous.
So, my expectation is that they're going to switch it up somehow, to where it's like they're going to add a little bit more to the part 1 and the part 2 and the potential part 3, right? They might continue adding 3 parts, but they'll give us a little bit more characters, right? Because I think the developers definitely do hear us when we, we give our critiques, our takes, and things of that nature, what we did enjoy, what we did enjoy. Obviously, they're going to make money at the end of the day, or they want to make the most money. But I think they're going to give a little bit more back, just to push the hype of, wow, this is 5 years into the game. Hey, here's a couple of more units. We're not going to just give you guys 2 characters right off the rip. Also, for starters, prediction wise, who are they going to have the face, like to slap on the face of the anniversary? The headliner is going to be the main unit. I've heard people ask me, do I think they're going to start out with ultras? Do I think the main character of the 5th anniversary, the face, is going to be an ultra? Me personally, I don't think so, because I guess unless they decide to like make the unit that I'm going to talk about a fucking ultra, which they probably won't, right? Yeah, there's no shot. The headliner, the face of the anniversary. So for all the anniversaries, the face has always been non-repeatable, right? As in, hey, year 1 was Vegito. Year 2 was Vegito Blue. 3rd year was Gogeta, right? 3rd year was Gogeta. 4th year was MEY. It's going to be a face that we have not yet. Wow, someone subbed to the channel. I don't have this off. The alert just pulled. The Sigma face just pulled. Yo. But so it's gonna have a face that we haven't seen yet. Even if we do get a fusion for like as the ultras, it won't be the first unit to start out the Annie or anything. So I can definitely say that with pretty, not certainty, but like I'm pretty positive it'll be the LF to start out the Annie, or even a dual LF. As for the Z power and the the rates and whatnot on these banners, you can expect pretty much the same thing: double Z power, double rates. If they decide to do the triple again, it's going to be really freaking hype, but no one's really expecting it because ever since the Legends Festival, it's gone down in value. Pretty much everything has gone down in value. Like, Ultras release, expensive banners, really bad rates. All the LF banners we've never seen a triple LF banner yet. Once again, even the units that dropped on Legends Festival don't have any value anymore. Like they lost value so freaking quick. They knew what they were doing with that banner, man. They dropped triple rates. They got everybody to wail, and those units died in like literally 3 months or less. Trunks was good for a minute, but the Blue Boys just could not hang, unfortunately. But I'm really hoping we see a dual LF banner to start out the Annie. What do you think? You think there's a possibility of a dual LF banner? I really like. There'll obviously be a face, right? Gogeta. I'm just thinking back to 3rd Annie, right? That was like one of the most hype kind of celebrations. Obviously, it's arguable, debatable, but to have 2 big like, we have Gogeta 4, wow, we have CMZ, and we have 2 side units on each. That shit was so ridiculously hype.
No, yeah. I mean, I say like there's like a chance for sure. It's just like I don't know what the I don't know because the whole like it was the first 3 years it was normal, normal like what we were expecting. It's like 2 LF banners. They all have like 2 side sparkings, blah blah blah. Yeah. And then he came around and just kind of fucked it in the ass, and they just like, oh, we're gonna split it into 3 parts, and then we're gonna give you less units, and it's like I
think they got to bring this old format back. In the comment section, you guys let me know, obviously, or let me know which one you would prefer. And I feel like you guys would prefer this anyways. It's more to summon on, but it's, more options for you guys to decide who to summon on. If you guys would prefer this format or the 4th Annie format. Me personally, I think they'll start out with something like this. This is me being optimistic. They're just saying, throwing an idea out there. The odds, who really knows? But this is just more value, right? To give us the LF banner, 2 units on each banner, and then continue the celebration with a part 2 and maybe even a part 3 with, say like 1 or 2 units, the Ultra or whatever. But they could start out with the bang because the Ultra won't be featured in part 1. I think personally. I don't think they're going to start the anniversary with an Ultra personally. We literally just got an Ultra, so back-to-back Ultra doesn't even make sense. We just got Ultra Boost, so for the way that I guess the game has been headed, so LF Ultra, LF Ultra, LF Ultra. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what my thoughts or our thoughts are going to be for the banners at the regular Z Power. There's nothing that's really going to change too much. All I know is that 5th anniversary is out of 10 years, like in a mobile game, a gacha game like this, have longevity, bro, to have like a really consistent growing player base. They're definitely got to do something to, appease and like, make these players happy, like us, including. So to start off here, I'm looking through a lot of these banners that are, what have we really gotten this year? To start out the year, our first banner was what? Not GT. Uni Rep 17. I can't even find his banner. This DBZ space is like all over the place. So we got Uni Rep 17. We got this hit. We got UI Goku, UI Sign Goku. We got Master Roshi. We got Evolution Zenkai. Big pointers is that they're gonna drop a Uni Rep bomb on us. Like for Annie, we might see a whole banner dedicated to Universe Rep. So what is that? Would you agree or no? This is like a no-brainer, right? I feel like everyone's
at least part 1 is like Uni Rep related. Like definitely.
Yeah. It's very similar to how last year, right? Everything that led up in the beginning of the year kind of foreshadowed MUI, which is why it was so easy for us to predict that MUI could have been the possible headliner of the anniversary, right? We got last year it was what Jiren, Beerus, Golden Frieza, probably a couple of others I'm not thinking of. I don't want to go back and look for it, but yeah, this year we literally got 17 hits. Kaioken was last year. So they're leading up just like they did last year. They made a whole new tag starting this year, Uni Rep. So, 17. I really do think that they're going to start out the year with, this unit right here. So, Goku Frieza, my profile pick. We've been manifesting this character probably
forever.
Yeah, probably forever. I've really been hyped for this character specifically. It's just one of the more iconic scenes in, I guess, Super, or I guess in the anime in general, right? TOP, UI Sign Goku, in this moment where Goku, like the main character, and then the main, more famous villain in the entire franchise come together, and they just ball out, fucking destroy Jiren. So, this scene, I'm just looking through random gifts and stuff. This is like, in my opinion, the easiest one to guess out of all of them. They have been dropping tag units left, right, and center. I've heard people say Kaioken Goku and Evolution Vegeta duo unit, which is a possibility, but at the same exact time, they dropped a Goku and Vegeta like 3 weeks ago. So I really don't think they're going to do another Goku Vegeta, even though it's possible from the arc. This Goku Frieza seems very likely. It could very well be the headliner face, just because we don't actually have the iteration of the character in the game. So like I said before, they're not going to repeat. Actually, they could. If they have characters that they haven't covered yet in the game or iteration of units, they'll probably use this character as the headliner unit, because everybody else we already have in the game, right? Pretty much. I'm not. Is there anyone that we don't have in the game that would be hype enough to headline besides Goku Frieza? Orange Piccolo, that's true. And there you go. That leads us to our second one. So this is the first highest percent chance or highest odds this unit will release during anniversary is Goku Frieza. So let me know in the comments if you agree with this or want to see this unit. Orange Piccolo is a very good second choice, just because every year they have something movies related, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much every year. Not from the first. What was the second year? It was just it wasn't movies.
First year was just DBS and DBZ.
Yes. Second year was Future and GT. Okay, started from what, third year? No. Was it?
Yeah, third year.
Yeah, third year we had Gohan. I mean, movies is a really popular tag that they constantly buff. So there's never a better time to drop movie, because they have the most hyped characters, right? Orange Piccolo, they already released Beast Gohan. This guy's just waiting to
return.
He's all but confirmed. All but confirmed. They did just drop him in what's it called? Xenoverse too. So I'd say if we get a little bit more hints down the line, I think they're going to be dropping hints, is what they said in the producer message.
Yeah, some shit like that,
So we'll get even more hints. We literally just got a regen buff with Ultra Buu. We just got a Buu Tank Zenkai. It could hint this, right? Movies in general just likes to get buffs, so there's that. But we did just get some regen buffs. What else would he fit on tag-wise? Just movies, regen, and is this one I'm forgetting now?
I
think that's
Super
it.
Warrior.
So, yeah. So, I think this guy's hype enough. I don't know if he's hype enough to be the face. He could be the face. He could very well be the face, but I think Goku Frieza stands out a ton more. This guy could be the side banner. I don't think he'll be the Ultra either. He's probably just going to be the LF, right? LF Piccolo. I doubt he'll be a transforming revival unit, because we got a Piccolo that transforms, so it'll probably be a standalone Orange Piccolo, very similar to the Beast Gohan. So LF Piccolo, LF Goku Frieza. You don't think the Goku Frieza would be an LF, right? I don't even want to
Yeah.
get started with Ultra LFs just yet because they're probably not going to do that, right?
I'm pretty sure Goku Freeze would be the LF.
Or Ultra LF, what do you think? Yeah, they're probably going to be the LF.
They're not doing the Ultra LF yet, at the very least.
Yeah, they're not going to do the Ultra LF, I don't think. Not yet. But yeah, we got Orange Piccolo, Goku Frieza are the top 2 candidates. I believe will drop LF-wise or 1% units. Could be a tag Gamma 1 and 2. I think that's just a hype enough character to where it's like anniversary worthy. We haven't seen, these units since they first released. And they're not even usable good. Nobody cares about them really. To make them a solid, Android's a really, really good spot right now with all the buffs that they got with the GT17, MVP17, the new Cell. To have even more Androids buffs makes sense for these guys. And they love to drop tag units. That's like the new hype in this game is dropping tag units. So you can see what a tag Gamma 1 and 2 or...
Yeah, I could definitely see it.
Word.
I can see them doing like a preparation mode version of them too, to be honest.
Oh, what?
Like a preparation mode thing, like what they did with Goku.
The Goku Vegeta,
yeah.
Or where Gamma 2 does the explosion. Yeah, preparation. Bro, I didn't even think about that. I was about to mention a solo Gamma 2, right? A solo LF potential Gamma 2 of him doing this finisher move right here. How about if they had the tag unit, right? Have a preparation mode for Gamma 2 to do that sequence, bro. Holy shit. So tag Gamma 1 and 2 into the sequence of him doing the finisher. Bro, I think we're the first ones to say that, no? I have not heard that one yet.
Really?
Yeah, no, I haven't. Have you heard somebody say that?
Nah.
I haven't heard anybody say that. Yeah, that would be sick, bro. Let me know if you guys would enjoy that type of unit in the comments. If you guys enjoy that mechanic. Because it's the first time we've ever had it, so I think it's really unique. But they got to do it better than they did this Goku Vegeta because but they'll get used to it. Next one, I have GT Spirit Bomb on the list. Bro, it's an iconic moment in GT. It's Goku. He could be LF. He could be a 1%. I've heard, he's been mentioned a lot. GT gets buffs and then it just disappears for a very long time. So one thing is just GT's not getting enough buffs, right? So GT's a hype tag. It depends really with what themes they're going for this anniversary is going to depend if this guy is going to get a unit or not. So if they go the GT direction, it's going to be him. One of the characters has to be him, I feel like. But if not, it could very well be not because GT just has very limited roster. So they'll probably, when they drop this Goku, they'll probably drop Gogeta 4 again, right? Ultra Gogeta 4, some form of the 4, some form of like Super Baby and whatnot. But I just threw this guy on the list because he's a fan favorite, no? He's like, this is just a talked about unit. There's nothing really hinting to this character right now, is there?
No,
I'm trying to think. There's nothing that could possibly hint. It's just based off of hype. Like, people want to see this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, this goes for all the potential LFs and 1% sparking units. I think everybody else we're going to list is actually this character right here. For real, what do you think? What do you think about Kefla? Okay, respectable. So, I think this is a good candidate, though. First one is the most obvious unit. They're going to have a fusion of some sort, and it's going to be Kefla, VB, or, Gogeta 4, right? If they decide to go the GT route. There's some villain fusions. You can say this dual side, right? Imagine they had a CMZ versus VB Ultra, right? They've been dropping powerful opponents constantly this year with hits. They've dropped Rose, they've dropped Kid Buu, and Ultra CMZ could, does that that kind of makes sense now? Just a little bit?
I guess. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. The fact that they just keep dropping PO units back to back to back, that they might drop if they decide to go the dual Ultra, because I don't think CMZ will sell alone, right? It's one of those things, if they drop an Ultra for him, I feel like he'd sell on a regular month, but by himself for an anniversary, probably not. It'll be like saved, like CMZ dropped alone when he was supposed to drop with G4, right? People would have been, me personally, I would have been pissed because everybody's waiting for VB. So VB, I could definitely see this being just, one of the no-brainer option units right here. Ultra, whatever. Maybe they want to do a new mechanic. You know how they love to do new mechanics with the gauge, or have some special unique thing. They'll probably have the Spirit Sword, some way to mix the Spirit Sword in his unique gauge, or even have the final fusion mechanic to where they fuse would be sick too, like a tag. We still have yet to see a tag Ultra unit. Tag into fusion's a possibility. But let me know in the comments, would you guys be hyped for a duo like Ultra banners with CMZ, VB? I think it'd be cool, but they, like I said, they would need to change the formats. And it would check off a lot of markers for what we are kind of expecting to see. And then the last one is just the one of more hype iconic scenes in the entire Dragon Ball franchise is FSK Gohan. They drop hybrids every here and there. Gohan Ball Legends, Beast Gohan, fucking, you name it, right? This is, they did just drop a Cell, right? They literally just dropped Cell. So is that a hint? I don't know. Nah, right? I mean, it could be. You never know. But yeah, there's not really an indication of him releasing. I'm thinking of the more hype things they can add to the game that we have not seen. So an Ultra variant of this character. We haven't had a father-son Kamehameha Gohan since, what, the first year of the game? So
yeah,
the first year of the game. This is pretty much our roster right here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As for Zenkais, I guess we could talk about a Zenkai or two. Would probably be UI Sign Goku. UI Sign Goku or Gogeta Blue would be like my main guesses. What do you think?
I was thinking G4.
I think a G4 Zenkai. Interesting. I mean, if they go the GT route, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, and if they do the fusion word, like
Uni rep is pretty much guaranteed, though, right? So it's like so that's like the whole thing with UI right there. They might drop some more. I mean, they already gave us the Evo Zenkai, right? So it'll just UI could do Gogeta with movies, right? Gogeta Blue with the movie Zenkai. I mean, that's the only two acceptable ones in my mind. Like, what else could they do? Like, what are other ones? They're not going to do Future Gohan yet. He's pretty good still. If they did, he'd be like pretty cracked. They haven't dropped an LF Platinum equip since God knows when, so not expecting to see one of those anytime soon. But anything else that we could possibly say?
Zenkai LF Chadley.
Zenkai LF Broly. I guess. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of him. So I'm saying Gogeta and all that. I guess Broly would be another good candidate because he's kind of ass, even with his plat, right? LF Broly would be pretty good. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What you guys want to see, whether it's I just typed LF Broly on Google. Broly GIF. What you guys want to see from this anniversary, whether it's events. They're going to bring back a lot of the same events, like that Dragon Ball, Hunt to Dragon Ball events. I hope they do something new, because a lot of this repetitive raid stuff is, getting, repetitive. They're probably going to bring back a ton of grindable stuff. One of the best things of celebrations is just having a ton to grind, so you can never really run out of resources. You're constantly getting erasers, CCs, and whatnot. They need to drop more stuff for CCs. And I really just want to see a new game mode. That's like all I'm begging for. A new PvP-based game mode, just to spice things up in the game. So they could possibly add that, would be fantastic. And that's the end from me, Var. You got any last words, bro?
No.
LF Chadley Zenkai.
Ultra Chadley Zenkai as well.
All right, so drop a like on the video. Check Var out. He's going to be in the description probably. And stay frosty. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. I'm gone.